Hey everybody, happy Thursday night. Josh Greason coming to you live and direct from Northern California with my Minimalist Footwear-Fest 2018. Excuse me. So, just wanted to talk to you about minimalist footwear. I don't talk to you about my shoes very often, but I have pretty particular taste in shoes, and I'm really into them, and I never really talk about them on here, so I thought, hey, why not? Minimalist footwear. Why minimalist footwear? What is minimalist footwear? And show you some of my shoes, and because I love my shoes. All right, so what is minimalist footwear? Minimalist footwear is footwear that is designed to be, first of all, zero drop. Okay, these are more specifically than just minimalist, but these are barefoot shoes. So zero drop. What zero drop means is they don't have high heels, even for guys, right? I know guys don't like to call their shoes high heels, but go look at your shoes, guys. The heel is that thick, and toward the front it's that thick. So zero drop shoes do not have heels. They're flat all the way across because you know what? You weren't born with shoes on, and so you're not designed to stand on your tippy toes. Your body's not designed to do that. It's bad for your calves, bad for your knees, bad for your hips, bad for your back, all the way up to your neck. It works its way up there just from wearing heels. And you two guys, heels. I mean, even those little heels on your dress shoes, on your tennis shoes, all your shoes have you walking at a slant. That's the first thing minimalist shoes don't have. They are called zero drop from heel to toe. Second thing, they tend to have bigger toe boxes, the area where your toes go in the shoes, because most of your shoes out there that you buy at the store, average shoe store shoes, have pointy toes. Now, guys, girls, seriously, hi Mama Pat. Just want to say hi. Most shoes you buy at the store are pointy toed. Now, take your shoes off. Look at your feet. Are your feet pointy? The answer is no. Unless you've been wearing pointy shoes way too long and your toes have gotten all jammed together. And I've seen people like that. And you know that's what they've been doing, is wearing pointy shoes too long. So minimalist shoes are zero drop. They are not pointy. They tend to have bigger toe boxes. And they're flexible. First of all, so they let your foot, twist and turn side to side and rotate and bend the way that your feet were designed to bend. And they have proprioception, which means the ability to feel, specifically to feel pain. So they have thin soles, so you stay in contact with the ground, you know what surface you're walking on, and you'll find that when you're in touch with the ground, you actually walk and run differently than you do with your shoes that keep you cordoned off from the rest of the world. You actually develop a totally different walking gait. It's more natural, the way you're designed to walk. And lastly, what was the other thing I just thought of? Well, of course, they're wider because your feet do tend to widen out as you go barefoot shoes, but I was just thinking of something else. Soles are thin. Soles are flat. They're flexible, proprioception, and something else I'm forgetting right now. Sorry. But anyways, so I wanted to show you my little shoe collection and totally nerd out on my shoes for a minute. So here's my collection of minimalist shoes. I got them all laid out here. Reason being, I just picked up 2 new pairs of shoes. Got super good deals. Like I tend to score pretty good deals. Some of them I've had to buy new, but they're a little pricey, so I try to find deals when I can. But, so I have the whole gamut here. I'm still trying to remember in the back of my head, what was the other thing I was going to say about the shoes? Anyways, so I have the whole collection from sandals through casual shoes, casual going down the back, and then getting progressively more kind of work shoe-ish. And those are my newest pair, which I shall reveal to you at the end of this video. I'm sure you're just as excited as I am. Anyway, okay, so I'll start with my honorable mentions here. I have a couple different brands. One of these brands is my favorite. That's these 12 pairs of shoes over here are all the same brand, but these down here at the end are different brands. So I'll start with those. Those are my honorable mentions on barefoot minimalist shoes. Start the most casual. Barefoot sandals. Check those out. Now, you say, isn't every sandal a barefoot sandal? The answer is no. So, these guys, you can see they're flat, like I said, zero drop. No heels, nothing like that. Very minimalist. These are called huarache sandals. They were designed after shoes that some native tribes in South America wear. And they're known to be like fast, and they never have feet problems, and they run for miles and miles and miles. They never have feet problems because they wear very minimalist shoes and just kind of It's like a string wrapped around something on the bottom of your foot, and that's it. Call it a day. Oh, the other thing about shoes. All right, got it. The thing that minimalist shoes also don't have is arch support. This is huge. This is possibly the biggest thing about it, besides the zero drop and all that. Big toe boxes, you know, letting your toes breathe. But no arch supports. Why? You say, I need arch supports. You know why you need arch supports? You need arch supports only because you've been wearing them from the time you were a little one. And, you know, most people's feet have a little bit of a natural arch. But when you're a little one and you jam an arch support in a shoe up under your arch to support it, guess what those muscles and ligaments and tendons do? They weaken, they atrophy, they don't do their job the way they were designed to function. If you know anything about arches and engineering and all that, arches is one of the strongest structures known to man. And so your feet with those arches were designed by God, like, brilliantly to be strong and to last and to do their job for your whole life. So when you put arch supports on there and cause your foot to weaken, they no longer do their job, and then you get older and you have problems like fallen arches and flat feet and all these other things because your foot was not strengthened to function the way that it was designed to. So, all right, so yeah, my sandals, minimalist. You can roll these guys up. Look, here's my sandal. Check out my sandal. Can you do that with your sandals? I don't know. Most sandals can't do that. These are by Shamma sandals out of Northern California, like Santa Cruz, somewhere over there in the Bay Area. I don't know exactly. Sorry, guys. Love you. Appreciate those shoes. I wear them almost every day. I wear them for anything. Love those shoes. And, oh, the other thing about minimalist sandals is they also have a heel strap. Okay, so when you're wearing sandals and you only have that thong in the front between your two toes, and you don't have anything on the back of your foot to hold your shoe on your foot, you're constantly, whether you realize it or not, doing this with your toes to keep your shoe on your feet. And you know what that does? That gives you hammer toes. So that's another foot problem that you get when you're older if you don't have a minimalist type shoe that actually stays on your foot secured with a strap like this. You see this has got this little heel strap on the back. So love these shoes. I wear them all the time. Then this is one of my very favorite pairs of shoes. These are by Merrell. You can tell I've been wearing these guys, but these are called vapor gloves because it's like wearing vapor on your feet. It's almost like nothing. This is the shoe that's the most like a sock with rubber on the bottom. I mean, look at how floppy, magapi these things are, man. Love these, dude. You could ball them up. Look at that thing, man. I mean, even side to side. Look, check out what the sole does. Side to side, you can just crunch it, roll it. You can roll these shoes up just like those other ones. Boom. All my shoes can do this. Why? Because your feet are designed to move side to side and flex this way. And you put those stiff soles on the bottom and you don't let your feet move like that. Again, they atrophy, they get weak, they don't do their job. So Merrell, big props for vapor gloves. One of my I wear these probably more than almost any of these shoes, even though I tend to prefer this other brand. I wear them a lot for work and stuff, but in my personal kind of casual life, I love those Merrells and I love my sandals. I wear those every day, but that also is because I live in a hot area, one of the second sunniest city in all the United States, Redding, California. Super hot here, so I love mesh shoes, shoes that breathe, sandals, all that. Like over 6-8 months of the year, 10 months of the year sometimes I'll wear sandals. But anyways, then I got Lems. Lems is another barefoot minimalist brand. These are just kind of a casual tennis shoe, blue, kind of goes with everything. Love these guys. You see the wide toe boxes, no pointy shoes around up in here. Then I got Xero shoes, Xero Xero shoes. These guys came on Shark Tank. If you ever saw them on Shark Tank, they came on there with their Huarache sandals. They did not get a deal, but their shoes are great. And they make kind of a minimalist Huarache sandal like that. They didn't work out for my feet. I guess my feet have a little bit different shape than their shoes. But these casual shoes, these Ipari Hanas, dig on these big time. Now, the one thing, though, about those and about the Lems that I found, I've been wearing almost exclusively minimalist barefoot shoes for 6 or 7 years-ish, somewhere in that neighborhood, maybe even longer. The thing I've found is that my feet have actually gotten wider because they spread out and they really just do their job the way they were designed to do. And I always had kind of wide feet anyway, but now I could I'd be lucky to find a regular brand of shoes that I could put on, or a regular like flip-flop. I go try on flip-flops at Costco. You know, I just wanted a pair of flip-flops. That strap doesn't even like fit on my foot anymore because my foot is broadened out and it's like really strengthened. I got ground feel all the way. So all right, so that's all my honorable mentions. Now I want to do my Vivobarefoot. Can you tell I'm nerding out on my shoes? I love shoes. So I'm not a super like materialist, get tons of stuff, you know, rich kind of stuff, but what I do like is shoes and clothes. So I like colored shirts especially, and my shoes. Those are my two things. I love to collect those things. So I'll start with the most casual, work my way up. All right, first pair. These are water shoes. So you see they got these big old air holes in them. So you go in the water just runs right out. They do have these little water socks that you can take in and out. And you can actually wear these on your own, in the water, on their own in the water if you want. These are like, they have their own rubber on the bottom, but they also act as liners in these shoes. You can wear these as gym shoes and everything like that. Gym shoes with the little inner liners. And then I got my hiking shoes, which I actually, don't hike in these. I do have a pair of hiking boots. That's probably my one pair of shoes that's not technically minimalist barefoot shoes. Even though they do make them, I hike in some pretty rough areas on the Pacific Crest Trail, super sharp rocks, thorny bushes. I'm plowing through the weeds on some of these things. I'm going out to waterfalls. So that's my one pair of shoes that's not really minimalist. And they keep me out of the touch with the ground on purpose to protect my feet. So these guys are, I just wear these more like casual tennis shoes, but they have kind of a grippier bottom, you can see. So they are sort of called like hiking shoes, but love those. These are actually very, very similar to those. Just different color, kind of different color vibe. I got the gray and blue and then the black and yellow. And then moving up in the world here, these are like your kind of Converse, Vans level casual. These are kind of a slick leather. Oh, I didn't say the brand. These are Vivobarefoot. They come out of the UK. Big props to Vivobarefoot. I love you guys. If you ever see this video, you owe me. You got to give me a punch card or something for buying all these shoes, man. Check this out. Woo! That's a dozen pairs of Vivobarefoot shoes. Buy 12, get one free. You gonna send me one? Love you guys. Either way, I'll give you big props. I'll post this on YouTube. Hope everyone sees it and loves you guys, and you get more customers as a result because you are worth it. Favorite pair of shoes, favorite shoe company, hands down. All right, so got past the kind of Converse level casuals. Now I'm moving into my shoes that I like to wear at work and stuff. These are my casual loafers. These are black. These are suede. I have a brown pair just like them down here with the brown shoes. I've been wearing these guys. You can see they are beat to death. I love these things. They are toe down because I've been wearing these things. Look at that suede is like wearing into slick leather because I've been wearing them so long. And they last, guys. These things last forever. You pop a new insole on that, it's just like new. And I just got these black ones last week. I haven't even worn them yet. They are looking so lovely. I've been wanting to wear them. I got those along with the big reveal here. All right. Here's my other slip-on ones. These are more like a slick leather. Now in Reading it doesn't rain much, but when it rains I like to wear more like a leather shoe like that. And I have these other ones which I affectionately call my old man shoes. Check those out with that little seam around the front. But again, zero drop. And all of these shoes, regardless of how like complex they look or how dressy they get, check this out. Same thing. Look at that. My shoes. All my shoes do that. They're flexible. They let my feet move. I can roll them side to side. I can munch the sole like that. Can you do that with your shoe? I bet not. And your foot wishes you could, though. So that's my old man shoes. I got through those. I got through my brown loafers. Here's my two pairs. These are like matching pairs, so I'll just put them together here. They're like matching pairs of like Oxford shoes, right? Still zero drop, flexible foot, big toe boxes. These are lace up. Black ones, exactly like them. I wear these guys with some nice slacks, suit jacket, tie, the whole deal. I wear these to work meetings and everything. Love these things. Again, work Oxfords. Look at this. Work Oxfords, guys. Rolled up like I don't know what, like a tortilla. Like a tortilla, you know what I mean? It's a shoe burrito, Mama Pat. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right, so these are my least flexible pair of Vivobarefoots. These are like hand-cut Italian leather, whatever. I don't know what they're called, but these guys, I forget what the model name is, but these things are the stiffest ones of the bunch. They're like legit wear with a suit, like shiny leather shoes, but they're still minimalist in the sense of no drop. You see no heels on there, right? I ain't into wearing high heels, guys. Sorry, I can't join you in the high heel club. So, but those are nice. And then now for the big reveal of my brand new pair of shoes. These, excuse me, I scored a deal online because somebody bought these shoes at the store and they returned them, and you can tell by looking at them, they didn't even wear them out of the house. I think they might have tried them on and just like, I don't know, no, these shoes aren't for me. I don't know what they were thinking, but so I scored these for like half price. I think they're like $130, $150 new. I scored them for like $60. check them out. These bad boys, these leather slip-on. They are leather, but you see those little teeny tiny holes, so they're kind of like mesh. But and then this whole back half of the shoe is like a sock. So I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to get in the light here, but it's like sock material. I don't even know. It's not neoprene because it breathes. It's like mesh, like glory. I don't know what to call these shoes, but again, any shoe by Vivobarefoot, pretty much, with the exception of those hand-cut leather ones. Flexi madness, healthy for your feet. So the shoe industry, in a nutshell, has created a problem by getting you to wear arch supports from the time you were a kid. They created a problem with your feet, and then they sell you the solution to the problem that they themselves created. So congratulations, shoe companies. You've done one over on the public of the world, but no longer for me. So I wear almost exclusively barefoot minimalist shoes with the exception of my hiking boots because I want healthy feet for the rest of my life. I don't want to have hammer toes. I don't want to have fallen arches, flat feet, all this kind of foot, what do you call it, plantar fasciitis and all those kind of things. All of that comes as a result of your feet being weakened by the shoe companies designing shoes that make your foot not work the way God designed your feet to work. So this is a little bit of education and a little bit of nerd fest on my shoes, just because I was excited about my new shoes, and I thought, hey, I should do a video about minimalist shoes because not enough people know about it or wear it or do that for their feet. So first thing I want to say, if you decide to go minimalist and try it out and see how it works out for you, if you're running or doing anything like that, you know, you're going to probably want to work up to it gradually because you're used to having arch supports and all that kind of stuff. And if you start immediately with no arch supports, you know, your feet take some time to adjust, to re-strengthen those muscles, ligaments, and tendons that have been weakened progressively over the years of you wearing arches and all that, and standing on heels and all that. Your body kind of slowly adjusts to standing level the way it was designed to stand. So you'll find your body and your feet are so much happier. Your toes spread out, your feet will begin to spread out and strengthen, and you'll just feel so good, so comfy. Your feet will thank you. These shoe companies that are doing the right thing for people, they will thank you for the business. So big props, Shamma Sandals, Merrell, Lems, Xero Shoes, and Vivobarefoot. And there's other brands out there, but those are my favorites. Big props to you all. Thanks for doing the right thing for the public and for me. My feet love you, and thank you. I thank you. And thanks, Mom and Pat. I think you're the only one that tuned into this video, so probably just because you like me. Other than that, who would watch me talk about my shoes for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever I've been talking. Anyways, love you guys. Anyone else that sees this video, peace out. Thanks for watching.